Peace and love, Supreme Soul family. Welcome to the Sacred T-Square. I am your host, Telepathy Excellent. Really quickly, please do check out TrueExquisiteAllure.com for your spiritually based arts, merch, and apparel. Thank you so much. Please do support the channel. Hit me up if you would like a personal read. My email is in the description. Real quick, this is about the vision that I had last week in regards to my own personal ascension and my own twin flame journey, and that is what kind of drove me to do the divine feminine and divine masculine readings for y'all. And I got even more insights, downloads, revelations, and things when I introduced this archetype deck by Krans, right, into the readings. And I pulled some cards, just to get some more insight into what I was dealing with my own journey, with having that vision, going through this particular ascensional process and things, trying to get insight into different downloads and things that I've gotten. So I pulled some of these archetypal energy cards to try to get more insight, and blown away. I'm blown away. Really quickly, I want to tell you, sorry, I'm here at work. Y'all know how it goes. Really quickly, I want to tell you about the vision. So, quick rundown between me and my divine masculine. He's my ex now. We were still good friends, had been friends for over 10 plus years, was in a relationship for about 3.5 off and on. There was miscarriages, a lot of stepping out or wanting cake and eating it too on his part, and things of that nature that drove the relationship the way it went, right? That's a quick rundown. Now, in this vision, it was a lot of people at this place. I don't know why it seemed like we were at a venue, a dining hall, or a party, something of that nature. And it was a lot of people there that knew both me and divine masculine. And all of the people there that knew just him were telling me a lot of things about him that I didn't know. And I think it represents everything that he attempted to keep from me in the 3D that got revealed in the 5D. Now, it's crazy because there's a lot of synchronicities between me and my divine masculine in regards to the number 5. Both of our life paths is 5. I think on the date that I had this vision, that broke down to a 5. I woke up at 3:11. That breaks down to a 5. A lot of synchronicities regarding the 5, which is indicative of change, having to remain flexible during time of change, change in relation to freedom, all of those kinds of things, right? So I'm intermingling with these people at this party. They're telling me all this stuff about him that I didn't know, and then I'm forming these different judgments and things, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Oh, this is why this happened, and he didn't want to say this or that, or da, da, da. I'm putting it all together, everything he wouldn't tell me, right? And I just remember feeling very deeply hurt, very deeply betrayed, and things of that nature. I'm looking all around the party for him. I finally find him. When I find him at this party, he is, trying to act like everything is cool and trying to deny everything. And the second he got to doing all of that, I don't know, somebody called somebody's phone. I don't know how it got put on a loudspeaker or a megaphone, but it did. And that person began to out him so bad. It was a female person, probably a karmic or something of that nature. And this person began to out him, and he really wanted to deny the things the person was saying, but he couldn't, right? And so now I'm just looking at him dumbfounded, like, so you still not gonna come to the truth? Like, that's the one thing that was pissing me off. So you still can't, even though I've been here with you, riding with you, knowing all this fucked up shit about you, you still don't feel obligated to give me the truth at no point in time? You still wanna hide? You still gonna run? You still wanna lie? Really? I thought you was divine masculine. I thought we was gods and this and that. This how God do? This divine feminine? I was going ham. And I was like, this is where I need to disengage. And here's where I need you to depart and not come back. And he's sitting there at this table looking all defeated and everything, what shit he could say. and he took the circle thing out his pocket, and in his defeat, hanging his head low, like, you know, as he just know, in spite of everything, I love you. And when he said that, he started breaking up the circle thing he had in his hand, and I'm looking over his shoulder at it. It was like 12 different sections going around the outside, right? And a 13th centerpiece in the center, right? Crazy part about it is that he broke up the 12 sections into 3 groups of 4, threw it on the table, and took the centerpiece, put it in his pocket, talking about some, you know, no matter what, just know that I love you type shit, and walked off. Some other things happened, but then I woke up. Crazy because the readings that I did for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine was reminding me some of the things I seen in that vision. And I pulled these archetypal energies to get some insight into the archetypal energies I'm dealing with specifically on this journey, and was blown. I have the flame here. Okay, 51 breaks down to a 6, having to do with your foundational energies, your lower energies, having to basically remember your purpose, reigniting your inner passion, reigniting your inner willpower, your inner flame, things of that nature. I felt like this was indicative of the things I was talking about in the twin flame readings, with as far as having to unite the your higher and lower self, having to come into eternal union within the self. Everybody's a twin flame within themselves, and having to come into union with that first. I also got the Amrita, the nectar card that you guys will probably recognize from Divine Feminine's reading, right? The nectar is the elixir of life. It is that which heals all things. It is that which everything comes from. Okay? It has great healing properties and everything of that nature. You see what I'm saying? Came out with Kyros. Now, Kyros is indicative of all those synchronicities I was witnessing. It's also indicative of a ripe time. This is when all fruit becomes ripe and ready to be picked. This is a prime time in regards to abundance, in regards to, you know, my inner work I'm doing on myself. The nectar also breaks, the nectar is also 13. Okay, what's that? 58, 5 and 8, break down to 13, that 13th piece that the motherfucker tried to cuff and put in his pocket. Lord, whew. I'm just over it with that. But I'm gonna do a part 2 on this because I'm almost out of time. But we have the shapeshifter energy that came out with the mask. Now, the crazy part about the mask is it's all about the theatrical. It's all about, you know, theater, what's being concealed, what's being hidden, and then the big reveal at the end, right? Not only that, but then the shapeshifter, that's indicative of any metamorphosis, okay, any change, okay, any death process that one may have had to go through and had to arise as something different, having to change and shapeshift and having to go with that flow. I feel like that's the adaptability piece of that 5, right? But the thing about when these 2 cards, I was studying in the book, when these 2 cards come out together, what they say the shapeshifter is related to the mask, but notice when they come out together in one reading, if so, you are in a realm of heavy theater, illusion, and possibly deception. So this is where he was attempting to deceive me at. I'm gonna have to come back, y'all, with a part 2 and dive deeper into this once I'm home from work. So you guys sit and stay tuned. Please do come back because I'm gonna continue this talk and I'm gonna dive because it gets even deeper, baby. Peace, love, blessings, light, and all that jazz.